Howdy ho folks, today we're back in another episode of Immortal Life. The game that just kinda keeps giving. Oh, why'd I put that stuff there? Weird. Huh. But last episode, I can't remember because it's been a month, but I was probably just doing random things. That's about right. This episode, I looked up a handful of things, specifically how long it will take to get these into an automated way, basically. Means of automation and all that. So it turns out it's not so much about making a certain amount. It's actually about befriending Mr. Craftsman. I believe it's what? Way something? Is it Way something? Did I remember that right? Oh my gosh, it's been like a month. Wei Hong, yeah, I remember that. Oh gosh dang. Heck yeah, the names are starting to stick. And I feel special. Anyways, by the time you befriend him to about 2 hearts, he'll give you the automated version of it. So we're not going to worry about that right now. After Li Mengqing is back, we'll probably take the time to do banquet mode back to back to back, especially now that we have the sect kitchen. And that will probably, hopefully, start befriending the sect members a bit quicker that way. At least that's the plan. That being said, oh, is that just a bug? What do we got here, man? Oh, we can just get bugs? Oh. Wasn't that nice? Anyways. Like I just mentioned a moment ago, it's been a minute for me. So I can't remember exactly what we're planning or doing. Honestly, I haven't even finished editing last episode, even though it's been almost a month. I've been doing other things, you know, getting Morrowind going, which obviously should be in full swing by now. As well as finishing up all of the Harvestella things, fully editing, getting thumbnails, uploading, scheduling, all that fun stuff. Which, wonderfully, by the time this episode should be going up, should be finished. Yeah, I believe the last episode would have been the last one lining up with it. Either way, I've been doing other stuff as opposed to recording this, which is, well, it's nice that I'm making progress, but I do like this game. So I've been recording a few other projects too to take Harvestella's slot. I believe I mentioned Cubivore. We will see how that plays out. But I've also been recording Guardians of Azuma because I believe I mentioned it a few episodes ago. It's not really a farming game, so it's not going to be killing the drive I have for doing a farming game and thus killing my drive to play Immortal Life. That being said, I'm doing it very stupidly and deeply confusing and worrying my fiance with how I'm playing it, so that should be interesting. I'm starting to write a script for it right now, actually. Because it's not going to be a regular series. I feel like I'm going to start moving away from actual Let's Plays at this point. I have about 1.5 years of Let's Plays under my belt, and it was a good way to learn how to make YouTube videos. My main gripe with moving away from Let's Plays, though, is the fact that it's going to be less consistent uploads, and I feel upset about that. Due to the lack of consistency, I feel like I'm just not doing enough. That being said, as I move more into possibly adding streams into the mix, which I'd edit those streams into something else, like longer videos and like essay type stuff, that'll probably fill that hole in my heart where it's like I'm not doing enough. So they'll probably be fine. The issue is getting a computer that can actually stream. The past few weeks, as I was recording Morrowind and other stuff, I realized the limits of this computer in a not fun way. Like, yeah, we were having a heat wave causing it to crash while recording, but it was a bit beyond that. My graphics card, which I use for encoding OBS and all that, is looking it up. There were people saying like, hey, so what should I upgrade this to? I want to use it for basically recording and streaming. And it's like, dude, you need to upgrade that to something because that is ancient. While talking about my graphics card, and those threads and everything were like 4 years old by the time I was looking them up. So it's super ancient by computer years. Okay, Li Mengqing, paper crane. I'm home at last. I think it's been 2 months since I left. Maybe? I haven't seen you in so long. Haven't seen me in what? Wait, me? Wait, what? And I've missed you. Did you miss me too? Come see me when you can. I brought you a lot of gifts. Okay, once more, I think I mentioned this a few episodes ago. I understand why people mainly romance her. She is giving green light after green light after green light, and I'm saying that as a dude who refuses to acknowledge green lights because I am an intimidating looking guy, and if I misconstrue a green light that's not blatantly mentioned, it will be very, very negative. I feel like a lot of guys have started more so not immediately hopping on what can be considered a quote-unquote green light simply because the ramifications of it not being a green light can be very, very bad. So yeah, this girl is just giving all of those. At least it's nice to see a character that seems genuinely... Well, I don't know if she's into you by this game standards or if she's just nice. Yeah, why the heck did I make 2 plots and put those down right there? Probably just to use up the seeds now that I'm looking at it, yeah. Okay. Yeah, just to use up the seeds. That, yeah. Oh, yeah, we do have some silkworms going. So let's just auto select and confirm. Auto select, confirm. Yeah, get that going. Any bot. Yeah, so my graphics card needs an update. Honestly, at this point, I may just be buying a new computer from the ground up, every bit of parts and all that, but that's going to take months of me saving money bit by bit because I have other bills to pay. It's just the long and short of it. I have other stuff I need to put money towards, and that's what adult life's like. Actually, let's take a look-see. I know I needed black beans for something, and that was Azuki beans, and I believe I can hit for open info. Am I growing more Azuki beans considering I need black beans? I'd believe it. So it doesn't look like I have any. Yeah. I'm going to assume this entire batch of crops are things I need for various quests, so I'm not going to go out of my way to get more seeds right now. Once more, I haven't even finished editing the last episode, so I don't know exactly where we left off, even though it's been a month for me. So, kind of flying blind, kind of not. Gotta befriend this dude. Hey, I'd like to talk to you. Speaking of, I believe we are, yeah, capped out on all the things you can give me. Good to know. And oh, hey, what's up, traveling merchant? Need black gems, all that stuff. Do not have any on me. Check my order. I already handed in a lot of stuff this freaking month. So, got anything good? I want her to be a romance, like, candidate. That would be nice. That's because I am the de facto monster effer. Actually, I can't even say that's what I am anymore in my friend group because my fiance is a part of my friend group and she is also the de facto monster effer. There's a reason we're engaged. goodness me, oh my. So what exactly do we need for all this stuff? Got those done. Basically just 5 spirit stones worth as opposed to shards. And this stuff. Sorry that it's possibly you guys are marathoning stuff. And perfectly like, gosh, how does he not know all this? When it is low-key new to me. Did I not launch this? Yeah, I launched that. Okay, I claimed that one. Can I? Okay, they... Wow, gripe with the UI. It's a valid gripe too. I suppose that's one of the only things holding this game back is a bit of the UI. The fact that the claimed bit is not there when I'm hovering over it is confusing. It's not the worst, it's just kind of annoying. Okay. And decorations. Got that stuff done. Need luminous sand for all that, which is... This shouldn't be super difficult. Bamboo, black sand, and I believe that's just what makes it so I can buy them in the shop, not actually make them myself. I believe I was noticing that while editing and slowly possibly last episode. Whatever. Not the biggest deal. Small pearls are gonna be hard to get, but I only need what, 4? Okay, and black beans, ooh. Fancy. Ooh, look at the walls right there. That is fancy. Gosh dang, that looks nice. Gosh, look at all these wonderful things we can use to decorate, and I'm still putting off decoration until we perfectly befriend that one dude. Gosh dang. Oh well. Anyways, I don't know much about computers, to be perfectly honest, even though I've been working on them my entire life. Not working on as making them, but more so working on them as a medium to get things done. I'd like to talk to you. There we go. Honestly, I don't think anyone else is going to be in here. Yeah. Head on up to the mountain. I think Mujia spends a good portion of her time like to talk to you. Also, patrol fishing grounds. Nope, still has some time doing it. But I think Mujia spends her time in the kitchen we made up here nowadays too. Anyways, I don't know much about all the part names. Like, that stuff confuses me, man. Ooh, let's get this talking. I'd like to talk to you. And then trip to the Flower Valley. Actually, claim all that first. Then send you back out on it. Trip to the Flower Valley. Ah, I finally see your smiling face again. It's been a long time. Dude, what is with all these green lights? Like, it's funny. When I was starting up this game to reorient myself, I was going through our quests, through our characters and stuff. And each rank of befriending a sect member has a different rank name. So first rank is nodding acquaintances. So quite literally, via this game's standards, she's this friendly when all we are is just nodding acquaintances. Gosh dang, I've gained a lot from this trip. I saw some beautiful scenery, had some delicious food, and completed my task. It was worth it. It seems like it's forever spring in Flower Valley. Everywhere was like a sea of flowers, a fairyland right here in the world. I think it has to be as beautiful as the Janado. Janadu? I don't know that word in my novels. The people also really caught my attention. Purple hair, silver hats, and such beautiful clothes. They were in harmony with each other in the valley, but still stood out too. We got some purple nuts over there? Gosh dang, man. And I thought blue nuts were going out of freaking style. They also like to eat sweet food, like cakes and fruits. They even added sugar to stir-fried vegetables and stewed meat. In a word, they were crazy for sugar. I mean, aren't you? I brought back all these popular hair accessories and specialties, And some more specialties. All for you. Okay, cool. Thanks. Awesome. Fired Li Mengqing's gift. Oh, and I already gave the trade route information to Xie. She was putting it on the trade route billboard when I left. Once you open your gifts, go take a look. The new trade route target, Flower Valley, is unlocked now. Open the trade route at the billboard in Kyangzhen Pavilion to unlock the local specialties. I mean, heck yeah. Hecky to the yeah. But before that, what do we need to do to unlock the next quest with her? Ooh. Wait, hold up. Gosh dang it, I hit the wrong button. Here we go. So, what do we need? One day after you complete trip to Flower Valley, Li Mengqing will send you a paper crane. Okay. Gonna get a new Mystic Valley and a post station. Hopefully that is enough to get those crafting materials. Okay, hey, paper crane. What's up, man? I can't believe I have such good luck. I managed to catch the legendary rainbow lucky fish. Here, share the joy with me. I mean, sure, man. Thanks for the achievo. I feel like I just got carried weirdly in an MMO. I'd like to talk to you. And I guess I already talked to him. I'd like to talk to you. Anyways, keeping this quest going. Dietic Invigoration 4. Dr. Sun has said Xie's condition has greatly improved, so the dietic invigoration is working. This time we need some catfish and crayfish. Chen said he will help with the catfish, but crayfish can only be caught at the Sex Fishing Terrace. I'm counting on you. I mean, he fishes at the fishing terrace more than anywhere else. So, how many crayfish do I need? Because I may as well try to get this done ASAP. Just one? Okay. Pretty certain I have one. Probably, possibly. Let's see here. Get me some crawdaddies out. There we go. Yeah. Freaking get that going. Thank you. I hope Xie can recover soon after eating these. You've been working so hard these past several days. That's because you send me on errands that you refuse to do. Why can't you go fishing? It's like he's constantly trying to get all the rewards from helping this dude come back to life while just having me do all the work. I hadn't learned about this Earth Blast spell until recently. I'll give it to you in the hopes it will help you. I mean, let's be effing honest, dude. You don't really do spells, so I'm curious why you have it. Still don't know what concentration is. But shouldn't use that until we go up. May as well take the time to learn that, though, which I... every time I take a break, UI. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Honey butt, we also got another paper crane from Yingzi King. Dude, I was right next to you. What the heck? I stayed with Xie last night. I mean, okay, but I was right next to you. He's in poor condition, and it looked like he was having a nightmare while sweating all the time. I've informed Dr. Sun. Please come to the inn as soon as possible. Nah, I got other stuff to do. I mean, yeah, this is probably going to make the dude wake up or whatever, but... Have you ever heard of, like, cooking? This game has a weirdly in-depth cooking system. Like, talk to you. I can still rent the kitchen. Oy vey. Oy vey. I do not want to rent any more kitchens. But let's get this going. Yeah. Oh, wait. I already made this. Oh, it's only once per solar term? Oh, yeah, sure. Well, that's handled then. Sure, why not? Okay, so the computer thing I will actually mention after talking about crawdaddies because I'm going to forget about that. Have you guys ever caught crayfish? You can just catch them with your hand. They're pretty tiny in like a stream or a river. Freaking lifting a rock, you see one just dart out, and it's probably the most like... Oh yeah. Quest has been completed. Moment of... I guess you could relate it to Kung Fu, where they just instantly dart their hand out and grab something, because that's what the heck it is. If you catch crawdaddies with your bare hands, that's how it feels, and it's weirdly empowering. Anyways, this quest. Be at ease. These changes are signs that he is starting to awaken at the moment. Xie's physical strength and spiritual power both are working in tandem to protect his consciousness. Yet this means they are also trapping it. If you wish to awaken him now, you must break through this protective spiritual cage. Brother Xie is a very accomplished cultivator. How could near novices like ourselves break through such a powerful barrier? Near novices such as yourself, man, you don't cultivate. You needn't break it, only pierce it. Even a small crack will be enough to allow Xie's consciousness to free itself. Since your own spiritual power cannot hope to match his head-on, concentrate it on the smallest point possible. Okay, yeah, pinprick approach, sure. If we combine the power within some spirit stones with some medicine to act as a catalyst for you, we may have a chance. You're right, if we stimulate the spirit stone's power and release it in an instant, the result could be a tremendous flood of it. And we have our course. Long, please gather the spirit stones and medicinal materials. Why won't you do anything? While you do so, I will practice and prepare myself for this, so that we may succeed in a single attempt. Oy vey. So we need 3,000 spirit shards. We got that. Ginseng fruit, anima herbs, and honeysuckle flowers. We might have all those. We might be able to actually wake this dude up this freaking episode. Okay, cool. As I go through my inventory, I guess I'll talk about that computer thing. So yeah, I don't know computer like parts basically whatsoever. I really don't. So when I say I have a GTX series of numbers, it's just that, a GTX series of numbers, and I don't know how that equates to anything. Like genuinely and for truly. Did it say anima fruit? I think it did, whatever. I think it said ginseng fruit too, which I think is a rare one. Actually, I think it just said ginseng fruit, period, not anima. Put that back in there. And then it had anima herbs and honeysuckle flowers. These are not honeysuckles, I don't think. I think the honeysuckle flowers are stuff we harvest in the woods. Yeah, honeysuckles, and lastly, pretty certain should have some anima herbs somewhere. Yeah, right there. And just take them both. Okay, we should be good. So I basically looking up my stuff though online, I'm realizing it's like a decade plus old and it should be used for anything. Ask him to collect materials for you. Yeah, give me back this stuff. And then you can start on that stuff, I guess. So here's money, cause sure, and here's other items. I'm amazed. Do I not have? I thought I just grabbed out like as many herbs as I had. Do I seriously not have? I have 3. Oh, it's always the anima herbs. So here's the honeysuckle flower, man. I could try to harvest more herbs tomorrow, I guess, because they should respawn, or I could just go buy some at Dr. Sun's. Oy vey. We'll figure it out. But pop that stuff back in there so I don't have to deal with it clogging up my inventory. Which one's this? Water chestnuts. Okay. Yeah, sure. I guess I have water chestnuts. Sure, why not? If it's a thing, it's a thing, I guess. There's a lot of... Oh, it was probably from... Gosh, what was it? Li Mengqing. Actually. That's probably where I got that from. She just handed it off or something. Anyways, I'm looking at about 2K or so to get this computer up and running, and I guess, oh yeah, I can just buy things even though he's not here. That's useful. Let's just grab 2 of these. Let's get this done. I've been putting this off for way too long. Let's get this dude up. I think this and the Li Mengqing quest are the last things I need to do before we can move to the next stage of getting our sect up and running, basically. But basically 2K to get the computer built from the ground up. It's over a decade old, and I don't know if it was top of the line a decade ago. I don't know what GTX 750 equates to, but I know NVIDIA cards for graphics cards are in the, I want to say 4 or 5K generation at this point, which means it's probably not that great. Probably not that great, you know? We are ready then. This is our only chance to awaken him. In truth, I'm more than a little nervous. I've never tried to direct such an immense flow of power before. That's because you're a weenie. For your own safety, please wait outside. I will send a crane to summon the others as well. Okay, sure. You go do the thing that I got everything for. You finally awakened. Yeah, I love cut to black and everything's all right now. Who are you? Yeah, right? He's a loser. Well, although you don't know me, I've always regarded you as my elder brother. That's weird. That's really weird. You don't even know this? Dude, are you just a wait, we already know he's a stalker. Yeah, never mind. I've heard so much about your heroic deeds and have admired you as my role model for so long. Like, dude, you're just a stalker. When he asked that, you should have just gave your name and say we brought him back from the brink of death. Yue. Well, I think you are too excited, Yang. You're going to scare Brother Xie at this rate. What? Why are you calling me brother as well? I don't even know you. Finally, some effing logic, man. I love this dude already. Well, Brother Xie, it's a rather long tale that he should probably hear when he's feeling better, not now. Let the man rest. I tell Xie Wentian what had happened after a while. How could this have happened? My master, my younger brothers and sisters. Are they dead? Yeah. Yeah, it kind of sucks. By the way, were you sleeping with that weird like hair ornament this entire time? Because why did the doctor and Yang not take that off you? Brother Xie, am I truly the only survivor of the Qian sect? I mean, yes, no. Technically, I wasn't a member of the sect, but I was guaranteed entry, so... Hey, what's up? No, Brother Xie, the Qian sect has faltered, but has not fallen, and it never will. You have us. What if he doesn't want us? You're a freaking idiot. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Well, Dr. Sun, he's coughing up blood. He probably hates this scenario so much he coughed up blood. That happens a lot in frickin' High Eastern Fantasy stuff. Getting so angry at F's with your internals. I don't know why that's a trope in this setting. But yeah, angering someone to death is a thing you can do in this setting. Angering someone so much they start coughing up blood is a thing in this setting, and I don't know why. I don't know where that was popularized or why it like held true, but yeah. You're overwhelming him. He just woke up and needs to regain his strength, so wait until he is better to continue this discussion. I mean, yeah, that was pretty obvious. We shouldn't even have had this discussion. I will prepare some medicine for him. The rest of you should go and give him time. Awesome. Am I given control? Yeah, awesome. Hey, what's up, loser? Well, I guess I can't talk to him, so it's fine. Xie, get better soon. We need to rebuild the Qian sect. You are very... like, it feels like he's just a narcissist through and through. But he's focused on others so he can overtake them. It's you. Take your pick, blah, blah, blah. It's a stroke of good fortune that Xie has finally awoken. Yeah. Wait, did you finish your fishing thing? You got a goldfish. You got 2 of them, actually. Oh, heck yeah. Quest about to get turned in. Anyways, go fishing again. At last, Xie has finally regained consciousness. I'm so relieved. So, we're about to get kicked out. Xie's heart is heavy from what he's lost. I hope he could find happiness again soon. And yeah, sure. Where's Wei Hong? Where's Li Mengqing? Why are half the people not here? What do you want to talk about today? I guess I can check the lecturer candidates. That shouldn't be hard to do. Small pearl. I mean, I could do that. Just needs meat. I could do that too, just with a bit of money. Yeah, I could probably get all these dudes. Just don't wanna. Oh, there you guys. Why is freaking this entire place is filled with ghosts, I swear. Brother Xie must be very sad. What exactly happened to the Gian sect that day? I mean, we were there, we saw it. Meteors. Xie has excellent swordsmanship. When he recovers, I want to learn a few moves from him. I mean, sure, why not? Why the hecky not? I don't think we're gonna get any more info from anyone. So, yeah. Yeah, let's just head out. As far as I'm aware, the other NPCs don't have a friendship system, so it's not the biggest deal of not constantly talking to them. Oh, we should check that one trade route. I suppose I have another thing I can discuss, because I'm facing a bit of an issue IRL right now. Flower Valley 5. Okay. Cool, cool. I can do all of those. I just need enough spirit stones. Which I'm completely out of spirit stones. Hooray! Which means I should do quests. Or sell things. Ooh. Is there anything I can actually... Stir-fried pork with wood ear. Jujube seeds. Cicada slows. Black sand. Red chili. The latest volume of The Wandering Swordsman is now in stock. Read how Swordsmaster Fang slays demons and monsters like no other. Bookstore clerk. Wow. Soy sauce, grill. Red scalebring, yellowfin, and black sea bream. Okay. Get it in 3 days. That'll be a decent amount of money. Camel hair carpet and square carpet. Yeah, we can't even get those, I don't think. It's probably going to be something from trade routes, honestly. Let's see here. Red scale bream, yellowfin, and black sea bream. Do I have those? Can I just turn that in? Is that a thing I can do? Because I don't think it is. Let's see here. Open all that info up. Nah. It's a whole lot of nothing for that quest. That's what it's looking like. Whole lot of nothing. Oh well. Guess we'll just have to do other things for money. Other things. Either way, like I said, I'm facing some a bit IRL right now. I'm having a hole patched to my roof. Which, shouldn't be much of an issue. It's not like I'm having the entire roof redone. Just a single hole, you know, it should be pretty easy, right? Right? So, the dude that was hired to patch this hole in my roof is one of the most incompetent individuals I've ever had the disfavor of interacting with. Like, just horridly incompetent. I guess we can... Let's go through the Lotus Mystic Realm, actually. That way we'll get some decent... Yeah, just teleport on in there. We'll get some decent divinity to start working towards our bottleneck, and we'll also just get some items that are possibly worth a decent amount. Can I just... Okay, yeah, it was weird. That wasn't letting me move forward for a minute. Whatever. Yeah, he's just... I'd say laughably incompetent, but it's at my expense, so I would not say laughably anymore. Because it's just infuriatingly incompetent at this point. Like, the job was supposed to be done over a week ago by now. The guy will just say he's going to work someday and then not show up because apparently his truck or whatever is not working. So-and-so, yada yada. Apparently he's got some of the worst luck in the world, so on and so forth. Which, fine. Whatever. If that were true, fine. I don't care. But he just kind of effing refuses to even acknowledge or bring up the fact that he's not coming that day. So out of the past week, I think he's worked less days than he hasn't worked, which is effing insulting because once more, it's not like the entire roof is being redone. Heck, if I went with a different contracting agency, they probably would have finished the roof by now if they did the entire roof. That's just how incompetent this dude is. First day he actually worked, he overheated. Which, I understand, you overheat. I have difficulty controlling my internal temperature well, and I've had issues overheating and almost suffering from heat stroke in the past as well. So yeah, it's not pleasant. But he's a contractor that works on roofs. He should know the early warning signs of such and just stay hydrated. It's just a matter of incompetence at that point. That's the issue. He's just genuinely incompetent. So now I'm worried about this job even being done right, considering he can't do anything well. He can't even communicate well. The only day he showed up on time to work on the job was a day where I was up all night, so I basically only got 3 hours of sleep that day. That was the only day he showed up on time. Other days, he has said he's going to work and then just not gotten back to us until the evening of that day. The day he overheated, he said like, yeah, I'm gonna go like take some time to cool off and get some lunch or whatever. And then he just didn't come back until evening. I'm talking 8 p.m. And the only reason he came back was to put a tarp over the hole he left in our roof. And we had to goad him to frickin' do that because it was going to rain. Anyways, we have several days of rain now, which means he's just not going to work, basically. At least that's what everyone in my household fully believes, because he's just incompetent to this degree. When outright the only things needing to get done still are a handful of shingles and insulation on the inside, which there is access to do the insulation. But God knows he's probably not going to get it done for another half a week or so. And honestly, I don't know why he's dragging this out. We didn't pay up front. We did not pay up front. He's dragging things out and not getting work done to get paid. Outright, if he finished this job, he'd be paid and able to do other work and get paid. So yeah, I genuinely don't know what this dude's issue is. Xie's health has improved a lot recently. He said he wanted to meet you. Come to the inn when you have some time. Okay, fine. That was all of no time. The Qiangzhen Pavilion's business is booming, so this would be a great time to repair the Eastern Bank Bridge. Meet me at the Qiangzhen Pavilion when you have the time. Okay, yeah, it seems like stuff is starting to move forward. Good stuff. slowly and surely unlocking new things. Actually, is it this one that I should, how do we do a spell again? Is it this? There. Yeah, I think that's the spell that can occasionally turn them into a horrible ornament for my viewing pleasure. Because, yeah, why wouldn't I want a horrible ornament for my viewing pleasure? It's just horribly sociopathic, but when has that ever mattered in a video game? Most of the things you do are horribly sociopathic. Anyways. So basically, we're not expecting this dude to finish this work because we have a good bit of rain, and our roof isn't finished because he's just incompetent. And I wouldn't mind if the incompetence was due to the bad luck like he's claiming, but he's not communicating such things, and that's a major issue. You can't be a contractor or a handyman kind of individual and not communicate when you're not going to be able to work on the project / work that needs done. It's just a showcase of not being good at your job at that point. Honestly and for truly, it's just showing he sucks at his work. Meanwhile, he hasn't finished the job and he just like asked us, oh, would you guys leave me a review on Google Reviews? And it's like, dude, you don't want a review. You don't. My review is going to be scathing. Like, do not ask me for a review. You are a step away from me outright doing that review, because I try not to leave bad reviews. A lot of the time, issues when it comes to various areas. Cold water bead. Okay, yeah, probably something for alchemy, which I think we should unlock soonish. Anyways, I try not to leave bad reviews, which should be pretty obvious. Usually a bad review is not exactly a majority of the individual's faults. And unless the staff members are outright cruel and mean to me or just malicious in some way, shape, or form, I don't super blame the staff and I don't want to leave a bad review. Because a bad review usually doesn't do any good besides F over the people working there at that moment. That's all a bad review is almost ever going to do. Just screw over a majority of the people working. I guess I could just sell these. Yeah, I don't think I need them. I'm gonna... No, I don't know if I can get them again, so hold on to them now. But let's say you had a bad experience at some major chain store, Walmart, Home Depot, any major chain that's kind of like, okay, yeah, the company's a horrible piece of crap. I honestly dislike this company a great deal. I kind of want to screw them over. Leaving a bad review does nothing. Leaving a bad review just harms the staff. And unless it was the staff that specifically was effing with you, it's not the wisest choice in the grander scheme of things. My fiance worked at Home Depot. Something that you may not know about those kind of larger chains. If a review is not 5 stars and perfect, it counts negatively to the staff. It is an all or nothing scenario. Either they got perfect reviews or they got bad reviews. That is it. That is how that is handled. So a majority of the time, if I'm leaving a review, I'm just trying to bump the numbers of the staff so they have an easier time getting bonuses or increases to their wages as a whole, because people deserve to be paid a living wage. They do. So when it comes to a bad review, you gotta genuinely miss your mark in my mind. And this dude is... Honestly, I should leave a bad review. I genuinely just should. Like, talk to you. There we go. So... Something... Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, what you want to talk about? Wait, not this is for you. I'd like to talk to you first and foremost. And Eastern Bank Bridge. There you are, Brother Long. I asked you to come so we could discuss the repair of the Eastern Bank Bridge. The Kyongjen Pavilion's business is flourishing, but that is despite its surroundings. Yeah, tell me about it. This place is kind of bumfuck nowhere. Not because of its surroundings. The ferry stop is surrounded by water and mountains, and for now, the only way to even reach it is by ferry. Yeah. The village elder, Li Mengqing, and I plan to repair the damaged Eastern Bank Bridge. Since the destruction of the Long Bridge, my bridge? You guys have a bridge named after me? Shut up! Oh right, he's an old man, he doesn't take that kind of sass. Many people's lives have been affected. So I and the other town's residents will do everything we can to help repair the bridge. As the repairs will be extensive, it seems a fine opportunity to improve on it as well, by widening and lengthening the bridge. I mean, yeah, that sounds nice on paper, but are we going to get the foot traffic to justify it, paired with... It's not just going to be a matter of repairing the bridge then. We need a completely new bridge as well as different supports and different ways of designing it. A larger, wider bridge is completely different from a narrow one. It's genuinely completely different. You can't have the same amount of support between the two. Otherwise, it will just collapse. Why am I talking about the semantics of engineering a bridge? Let's move on. Once the bridge is repaired, we also plan to rebuild the post station on the eastern side of the ferry stop. Okay, yeah, sure. On the one hand, the post stop will make it more convenient to trade with other places. On the other, it will also be more convenient for you and Li Mengqing to travel to other regions for your training. Wait, I can travel to other regions? Wait, have you not been traveling to other regions? I didn't know I could! You know what? You can depend on me. Don't worry. Liu and I have discussed this already, and he has agreed to provide the money and resources for the bridge repair. Awesome! Long Aoshan has been a great help to us in the past, and we mean to make our own contributions to this as well. Gosh, an entire game where the villagers and stuff actually like you and think you've been helpful, as opposed to just expecting you to do everything for them and hating you because you're not doing enough at all times. What a breath of fresh air. Now we'll take charge of this post station's reconstruction. Yet, as the responsibility for construction invariably winds up in your hands, Long Ocean, you will need to decide when construction will begin. I have asked Yu Jinghe to draft the plans necessary. You can talk to him when you arrive at the site. But okay. Wow. I could totally just misappropriate all these funds. Pity we don't have a frickin' gambling hall in our town. Oh wait, we're building like a bridge. We can have a gambling hall on the other side of town. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Gonna get it done. Freaking heck yeah. I think I'm gonna have some hookers as well as blackjack there. It's gonna be a way better bridge this time. Heck yeah. Anybody, I'd like to talk to you. Now, first and foremost, I'd like to talk to you and I guess get this started. Gosh, 20,000 spirit shards, which means 20 stones. Can easily get the other stuff, but yeah. Yeah, it'll be nice to get done. Can't do any of the other stuff because of materials. Okay, yep. Upon completion, you can unlock the entrance to Mystic Realms. Cool, we're gonna have new places to train. Awesome. Okay, it will take 1 day to build the Eastern Bank Bridge. Here we go. Okay, man. Anybody, I try not to leave bad reviews. I want to bolster numbers. People deserve living wages. It's kind of a given that people deserve to not have to worry about various stressors that a workplace like a mega corporation, when you're the lowest on the rung, tend to give their staff. Doesn't Walmart have little team building exercises? I'd like to talk to you. Let's see here. Yep, not done yet. So yeah, Walmart's very odd in my mind, specifically because of that kind of stuff. Because it feels like they're trying to bolster like a sense of family when Walmart's one of the worst big corporations out there. I've never had a good experience at Walmart. I'd like to talk to you. Like, genuinely and for truly, I've never had a good experience at Walmart. At best, I got what I wanted at Walmart and then left. That being said, I've never left a bad review at Walmart. Because I know me leaving a bad review is not going to affect the reason I have issues at Walmart. 9 times out of 10, the issues I have with Walmart aren't even the staff or the Walmart. Has anyone noticed why people have obviously noticed because there's countless things online about it. But can we legit genuinely ask, why the heck does Walmart attract crazy people? Why is that a thing? Why is Walmart just full of bat crap crazy people? I have like talk to you. There we go. I have not seen any other establishment with such a consistent track record in their consumer base. And I used to frequent a GameStop because my friend worked there. And GameStop can have a lot of freaking creeps. Because my friend also worked with a female staff member. So obviously there were creeps hitting on her constantly because she was working at a GameStop. Even though she was a lesbian. Anyways. Like, why does Walmart just have that many bat crap, insane, narcissistic, the world will bend to my will individuals? Because even going through the parking lot of this Walmart is an issue. I am a highly defensive driver. I have gotten in one accident in my decade plus long years of driving. And I have gone cross state for you guys in different countries. Going across the US is a very, very long drive. I have done long drives, road trips, so on and so forth that take a long time. I have gotten in one accident. In the parking lot of an effing Walmart. Because the dude freaking wanted to play chicken and try to zoom past me while I'm turning. Like, seriously, he came around a bend and then tried to zoom past me as I'm starting to and going through a turn. Like, I cannot believe this level of BS. So yeah, just that bat crap insanity is just so ingrained with their consumer base, and I don't understand it. Oh, right, we could talk to, Xie. Is it Xie? Xie? Yeah, I believe he should be up. Let's do that, because it's nearing the end of an episode. But you walk into a Walmart and it's filled with people that are just taking stuff off shelves and then putting them back on, eating some of the stuff from the shelves. And like, I can't blame the staff for the fact that their consumer base is insane. That's not the staff's fault. But why does that keep happening at Walmart? What brings that to Walmart? I was talking to my fiance about it and she's like, well, there's like cheaper prices, and it's like Walmart is not even cheap anymore. other companies and other grocery stores or whatever have better prices than Walmart. I don't do grocery shopping at Walmart, partially because I never want to deal with those kind of customers when just doing grocery shopping. But heck, I used to buy in bulk at Sam's Club, which was directly attached to Walmart because they're the same company. And I don't even do a majority of my shopping for bulk there anymore because it's more expensive than going to a different grocery store. Why would I shop at Walmart? It's not cheaper. And it's just filled with crazy individuals. So the only time my fiance and I go to Walmart is if there's specifically an item that's only there, or we're picking up a prescription, which is never a nice experience either. Oy effing vey. Why? Why? You go to the freaking pharmacy at Walmart and people are just trying to check out. And it's like, there is a freaking checkout like 10 feet over there. Why are you demanding to check out at the pharmacy? And it's just filled with entitled D-bags. Why? Why is that just Walmart? It's getting bad because those kind of individuals and that kind of entitlement are just kind of leaking out into other areas too. It used to mainly just be a Walmart thing, but oy vey, it's starting to become an everywhere thing. Long, you are here. Yes, I am. This is Long Oshan. Yes, it is. So you are Long Oshan. Elder Xie told me about you. Hey, what's up, man? Oh, I see those little hearts next to your name. Looks like we're about to become friendly. Anybody, hey, other sect member, nice to meet you. We're the only members of this sect as far as I'm aware. That you are willing to stay in the Gion sect after all that has passed. Elder Xie must be very pleased. Oh, you can't do that. He's dead. Would you please not remind me of that? You have made many a contribution to both myself and the Gion sect. Please accept my thanks and gratitude. Oh, wow. You actually acknowledge that I brought you back to life, unlike Yang. Thanks. You're welcome. Still, please take it easy for a bit longer. I cannot yet. We have so far to go. You're welcome. Take it easy, man. Like, as far as I'm aware, until we do a certain plot point, nothing's gonna happen. Oh, that's the issue. I am the plot point. Oh, no. Oh, he's got the black lung. Brother Xie, are you alright? He's still horribly ill and has like internal injuries, and you really should let the dude rest. It's just that the spiritual power in my body is a little confused. Oh, that's not good. Have you tried asking what it needs to know? Go and see Dr. Sun. Me, I'm a fan of Dr. Moon. Oh, hello, dude that I think I've talked to maybe a handful of times and didn't like. Yeah, Julie, I don't like you. Is Xie Wentian awake? I have something to ask him. Dude, he's dying. You are... I'm Julie. Have you not noticed my name tag? Oh, right, we all have those. Fancy. You are Elder Xie's... Don't mention that man. Okay, cool. Hello, grandchild. Or maybe, like, son? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Sir, Brother Xie is still recovering from illness. Please come back to discuss whatever matters concern you when he is stronger. No, I can see what's wrong with him. Take this pill. I don't think we should be taking random medications from strangers on the street. What sort of pill is it? Brother Xie is still weak. How can you hand out elixirs indiscriminately? Oh, that's because he's an alchemist. The king, give me the pill. Xie Wentian took the pill and immediately adjusted his ki. His injuries had already healed, but he was unconscious due to his spiritual self having encased his form, rather than dwelling within it. Although Sun Yan knows some pharmacology, the method he used was too conservative. While Xie Wentian was rescued from his coma, the gathered spiritual power was not properly dispersed from this form. I mean, like, dude, if you do all this, why didn't you just treat him? You've been here for like months, if not seasons. So Dr. Sun's methods are still too conservative? Yeah, I mean, listen, man, I don't want to talk about like whether it's conservative or radical. I'm just glad we have free healthcare, or at least payable healthcare in this country. Something I truly yearned for, IRL. This medicine truly is extraordinary. I can already feel that the spiritual power of my body is flowing more as it should. My friends, this is Zhu Li, a genius alchemist of great renown, and one whose fate bears some ties to the Gion sect. Well, so you hate your grandfather slash father slash whatever family member that was Elder Zhao. Although you have taken the pill, you still shouldn't attempt spells. Your soul could explode if you do so. I mean, please tell us such side effects before giving us medication. Because, listen man, that's a heck of a lot worse than anal seepage. I have 7 kinds of elixirs here. Take 1 pill each day, and when they are gone, you should be recovered. Seriously, why did you not treat him? You've been here for way too long not to treat him. Should you skip a day, you will lose all proper circulation of ki and blood alike, and become paralyzed. You must not forget to take them. Wait, dude, like, what the? How dare you give him something like this so recklessly? So you'd have had me do otherwise? Fine, let him linger and try to recover on his own then. I still have something to ask of him, and I don't have the leisure time to wait a year or more for him to heal. So he would heal in a year or more. That means I could have just put off this entire conversation until a year later. Wait, what? You, the king. Thank you, Zhao Li. You have my gratitude. Take a rest first. I'll come back to you later. Long Ao Shan, you are who he is looking for. That was weirdly cryptic. Whatevs. So I'd like to talk to you. I wonder when the Gion sect will be restored to its former glory. Oh, that's the fun part. It never will be. I'd like to talk to you. Visit Xie Wentian. Was that man the son of Elder Zhao? I believe so. His eyebrows and eyes are very similar to Elder Zhao's, but his character is very sharp. It seems he is rather different from Elder Zhao. Sorry, Zhu Li is the son of Xie Mengqing, the Gion sect's elder of alchemy. He is a talented alchemist and became famous while he was young after developing many elixirs with unique effects. Now that the Gion sect is gone, he must have come to determine Elder Zhao's fate. But I heard he does not think highly of Elder Zhao. That's what you just said, like, several sentences ago. You would not be wrong, because I said that several sentences ago. When he was young, he came to the ferry stop once, but only stayed in the town itself for a short time. It did not go up the mountain. He has never returned since, all this time. Zhao Li is proficient in alchemy, gifted and famous even from a young age. The elders always wanted him to join the Gion sect. He was even born in it, but nobody cared to let him join because they're all a bunch of losers. And then he realized they were losers, so he left. However, whenever it came to this matter, Elder Zhao was always silent and often he would not speak of him unless prompted to it. So the matter was shelved indefinitely. I didn't expect my own first meeting with him would be under such circumstances. I'm certain you weren't expecting your first meeting with anyone to be under such circumstances. After all, who expects their entire sect and home to blow up via meteors? Elder Zhao was so kind. How can his son be so harsh? I mean, maybe Elder Zhao was kind to others, but not his son. It's hard to believe he could so freely use such dangerous medicine. I mean, it gets the job done. You can't deny his talent is visible to the naked eye. I mean, it was invisible to me. Now, although his cultivation level is not high, he clearly has a strong grasp of alchemy. Taking the 7 elixirs he left will require thousands of spirit stones, I'm afraid. Wait, what? Did he not just give you those? If you could convince him to join the Gion sect, it would be of great assistance in our rebuilding. So wait, you're saying I could actually just sell all 7 of those elixirs he left you and just have enough funds to completely rebuild the sect? This is true. Long and I have already discussed the need for a skilled alchemist before. We had contact with Zhao Li. Yang Ziqing, do you not listen to this dude? He said his first meeting was under these circumstances. Why do you not listen? Oh wait, you're asking me. I've seen him at times when I'm heading up the mountain. We've only spoken in passing on the street or outside the mountain gate. Yeah, I've seen him here and there. We could not force him to join us. We should try to build a rapport with him. I think the same. Since the pill has done its work, rest for now, Brother Xie. Once you take charge of it, rebuilding the Gion sect should be far more smooth. Oh, he's taking charge? Oy vey. Oh, he's a supervisor. Hashtag rude. I think he just outranks me now. Any but quest lines. Let's see here. What are we working with? Yeah, he's building the bridge. All this stuff is basically done. Okay, so we're starting up the next set of quest lines. After completing meet Li Mengqing again and visiting Xie Wentian, talk to Lin Wanji. Gosh, man, I'm not good with these names. And this one is talk to Wei Hong after completing visit Xie Wentian. I'm not good with these names, so okay, we gotta talk to Wei Hong. Yeah, let's get this done. Or at least that's what I'd like to say. It's obviously been an episode though, so we're gonna call it here. So I'll talk to you guys later in another episode of Immortal Life or anything else on my channel. Right about now, there should be a consistent amount of Morrowind, as well as consistent amount of this, and an inconsistent amount of other stuff. Like I said, I guess I'm going to be working on Cube of War on the side here and there, trying to get that done, and also try to get Guardians of Azuma to some degree, because yeah, it should be interesting. It's going to take a lot of editing, though. I'm doing a script for it. I already know some of the edits I want to do, and I have never done those kind of edits before, so it should be interesting. I'll talk to you guys later. But until then, ciao!